She married into one of America's wealthiest modern-day dynasties that has been riddled with turmoil. The Hammer family made a name for themselves in the oil industry, and the family's name shot into fame when Armie Hammer became a Hollywood actor. But with the fame also came the exposure of the family's dark secrets, mostly surrounding the indiscretions of the Hammer men. Well, now Armie Hammer's mother and the ex-wife of millionaire oil mogul Armand Hammer is ready to tell her side of the story in a tell-all book. It's titled Hammered. Joining me now is Dru Hammer. Dru, good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you.
We are so appreciative to have you. You said it took 10 years to write this book. Why 10 years? Why a decade?
Well, we don't want to be in a rush in any of these things, do
True.
we? Well, I think it's one thing to be really out there and be exposed and tell your life story. And if I was going to do it, I had to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And I also believe that it was held up for a reason, because so many things has happened in the last 2 or 3 years that now has kind of come full circle. And really, it's about the faithfulness of God in my life, that when every heart has been hammered, and when you've been hammered, I do know that there is a faithful God that you can turn to that takes care of us when we've hit rock bottom. And if anyone's hit rock bottom, it would probably be the Hammer family.
And you talk about that in your book. What are some of the most memorable moments that you highlight that you can share with us right now, Dru?
Well, I went through a very difficult divorce 14 years ago, and I just was devastated, completely devastated. I thought I was married to my soulmate, the love of my life, the father of my children. And I always kind of laugh and say, I had a fabulous marriage. He just ended up having a much better time than I did. So it was really difficult for me to get through that. But yet, I went to Israel, and I was so broken. My friend Kathy Lee Gifford took me. And I looked down when I was in Caesarea, where Paul stood trial for preaching the gospel before King Herod. And I looked down and I see this stone heart, and it looked like a jeweler had hammered it. And I picked it up and literally had a God moment. And the Lord spoke to me and said, I'm going to take your heart of stone and turn it to flesh, and I'm going to heal your heart. And at that moment, I'm not saying it was always easy after that, but at that moment, I knew I was going to be okay. And the Lord really healed my heart.
I want to ask you about your son, Armie. He seems to be doing very well these days. He's actually been speaking about faith himself. How hard was it to navigate such public headlines, such dark headlines about your son and the sexual misconduct allegations that came out?
Well, every mother loves their son unconditionally. And I knew he was a good person. And by the way, there was no criminal accusations against him. I say in my book, he was morally wrong, but he was not a criminal. So it's very difficult to see your son going through these things, and especially in the world. It's hard enough behind closed doors. But when you walk into the grocery store and you see the trades about, you know, I'm married to a monster or whatever, and I love my daughter-in-law, and I have 2 amazing grandchildren. But it's very difficult to see that, especially when you know there was nothing criminal. And I kind of laugh about it, and I say, those women at the time saw him as Mr. Right, and he saw them as Ms. Right Now. And he takes full responsibility and says, I had the upper hand, I was the older actor, and I took advantage, but there was nothing criminal. And of course, it's very difficult to watch your son go through that.
Sure.
And then our family was dragged through the mud at the same time.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate your time and you writing this book, Dru Hammer, and you can pre-order Hammered on Druville.com. Thank you again.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.